Hi guys, Miss Young here. Today I'm going to be doing 4 videos to go through my process that I do in my classroom for multiplication and division. Each multiplication and division will get 2 different strategies to use. Hope this helps. Have a great day. See you later. Okay, so we're going to start with some basic multiplication of a 3-digit times a 2-digit number. And to get started, I'm going to just kind of talk about the basics of what multiplication really means and what my students are expected to know. So the 2 numbers that we have here are called factors. These are what we're multiplying together. What we're going to be looking for is our product. And the product tells us how many total items we're going to have. So the students should know that when we read this, we read it as 235 groups of 12. So we have 235 groups with 12 inside. And if I wanted to, I could draw out the 235 groups and put 12 inside and add that up, and that would give me my answer. And we practice that at the beginning when we're doing 4 times 3. 4 groups of 3 inside gives me my total number of items. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. I could do the same thing with 235 times 12, but that becomes a problem. There's many issues that will give us. So I'm going to erase this. And I don't have an eraser, so my hand's going to be used today. So 235 times 12. The first model we're going to use is area. And area is essentially that adding repeatedly that we just did in a larger scale. So the first step is to break down these numbers into manageable chunks. So the way we do that is we write each factor into expanded form. So 200 plus 30 plus 5, and then 10 plus 2. Our next step is to draw the area model out. So we draw our box. I can pick whatever factor to go on the top or on the bottom. The way I drew my box is going to dictate how I write my factors. So because it's bigger, I'm going to put it on the longer side. So 200 plus 30 plus 5, and then 10 plus 2. My students know that we're not supposed to draw our lines in our boxes until after we put our number, because that creates problems. We get lines where they're not supposed to be. So now that I have my box and my factors are listed, I can put my multiplication sign. And I'm going to draw the rest of my lines. Wherever there's a plus sign, I'm going to put a line. So here's a plus sign, here's a plus sign, and here. That gives me 6 little products that will make my big product at the end. Now I can multiply. These numbers that end in 0 are powers of 10. That means that with a shortcut, I can multiply the first 2 numbers, then add my zeros. So 1 times 2 is 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add 3 additional zeros. So this really means 10 groups of 200. If I drew a picture of 10 groups, I would have 200 each. So 10 times 30 gives me this box. 1 times 3. And then 1, 2 zeros. 10 groups of 30, so that gives me 300. Now I'm going to do 10 groups of 5. So 1 times 5 is 5, with 1 0 gives me 50. So 10 groups of 5 is 50. Now I can start, and I'm done with my 10s, so I'm going to come down to the 2. 2 groups of 200. So 2 times 2 is 4, with 2 zeros. 2 groups of 30. So 2 times 3 is 6, with 1 0. Last one is 2 times 5, which gives me 10. There's not a 0 here or a 0 here, so I do not have to add a 0. Now, I need one product for my answer. I need to know what the total of 235 groups of 12. I have 6 totals here. So in order to find my one total, I need to put all of these numbers back together. And the way I'm going to do that is with addition. So I'm going to turn my board so that gives me room to write. And I'm going to have 2,000 plus, so 2,000 done, 300. And I'm going to make sure that all of my place values are lined up. My ones, my tens, my hundreds, my thousands. So then I have 50, 400, 60, and 10. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. Plus 0 is 5. Plus 6 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. I'm going to carry my 1 up, making sure that I keep it in the correct place value. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 4 is 8. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So my answer in my final product is 2,820. So this is the area model, and my next video we will be focusing on a number bond strategy. Same kind of breaking it apart, but a little different. Hope to see you there. Have a great day.